I'd like to show you how to work a bar increase and how to mirror that increase at the end of the row as well. A bar increase is made when you knit into the front and back of one stitch. It's very easy to do. Insert the right needle knitwise and knit, but don't let the old stitch fall off the left needle. Now rotate that right needle around and insert it through the back of the loop and knit again. And let the old stitch fall off the left needle. So you have 2 stitches where before you had only 1. This is called a bar increase because the first stitch looks like a knit, but the second stitch has a little bump or bar at the base of it, which makes it look like a purl. If you work this increase over and over again in stockinette, you see how it's got little bumps. So it's okay, but not ideal for stockinette. But in something like garter, this is a really nice increase. It doesn't show in the bumps. And as you can see, this is also an increase that doesn't create unnecessary holes. Now the trick is, if you're using it to shape a triangle, so you want it at the beginning and the end of a right side row, the problem is the first stitch will be the knit, and the second stitch will be the one with the bump or bar, the one that looks like a purl. If I am trying to mirror, I want the knit stitch at both edges, and I want the bar stitch to be the second one over. And if I work knit into the front, knit into the back over here, what I'll have is the bar stitch will be on the edge, and the knit-like stitch will be the second one over, which is not what I want. So here's how you mirror the bar increase. I'm going to start by turning this stitch. Right now, this is a stitch with a normal facing. It faces to the left or west. I'm going to turn it so it faces to the right or east. Insert the right needle as if to knit, and then just slip the stitch over. This is called slipping a stitch knitwise. If you are used to doing an SSK decrease, which is a left-leaning decrease, you already know how to do this. And now I slip the stitch back. This would be slipping it back purlwise to the left needle. So now I've turned the stitch. It actually faces to the right. I'll insert my right needle knitwise. So this looks like I'm knitting through the front of the loop, but I'm not. I'm actually knitting through the back of the loop because the stitch is turned. So that's a knit, but I don't let it fall off the left needle. Now here's the tricky part. I need to rotate this left needle tip underneath my working yarn, underneath the running thread. See how the left needle is pretty much horizontal here. And if you push very gently, there you go. You see how that came up underneath my stitch. You see there's this little vertical bar that's just underneath and to the right of my stitch. That's what I wanted to find. Once I found it, I can twist the left needle open. There's my stitch. And now the right needle goes into this in a back of the loop-ish manner. And I can knit and then drop the left needle away. And that gave me an edge stitch that's a knit and a penultimate stitch, a next to the last stitch, that has a purl bump. So there you are. That is how to work the bar increase and how to mirror it at the end of a row.